Everyone wants to build a brand, and celebrities have a massive head start. Fame, followers, funding. But here's the twist. Most celebrity brands fail. Some never even launch. Others make millions, then quietly disappear. So why are celebrity businesses collapsing in silence? And what separates the winners from the wasted hype? Over the last decade, we've watched a wave of celebrity entrepreneurs take over our feeds. They're not just endorsing anymore, they're launching. Makeup, skincare, clothing, alcohol, tech, supplements, pet food. Rihanna, The Rock, Kim Kardashian, Mr. Beast, even Martha Stewart and Post Malone. The pitch is always the same. Cut out the middleman, own the brand, build something authentic. And with built-in audiences, headlines, and investor money, these launches explode at first. But here's what no one's talking about. For every Fenty Beauty or Skims, there are dozens of celebrity brands you've already forgotten. Let's look at a few of the brands that fizzled out. JLo Beauty, massive launch. But after initial buzz, reviews were mixed. Critics called it overpriced, and the brand struggled to break through. House 99 by David Beckham, grooming products for men, backed by L'Oreal. Sounds solid, right? But it disappeared without fanfare after less than 2 years. Let Me by Kourtney Kardashian, wellness gummies with trendy packaging. But without a clear differentiator, it failed to stand out in an oversaturated space. Yeezy, post Adidas. Kanye West's billion-dollar empire imploded after his controversies. Without Adidas, the brand stalled completely. Bella Hadid's Kin Euphorics, a non-alcoholic wellness drink that trended briefly, then faded. Reviews were inconsistent and retention was weak. Jessica Alba's Honest Company, one of the biggest IPOs in the celebrity space. But after a $1.4 billion debut, it lost over 80% of its value due to underperformance and competition. These aren't minor names. They're some of the most recognizable people in the world. And yet, their brands just didn't stick. Why do these brands crash, even with star power? There are 5 brutal reasons. 1. No real product market fit. Being famous doesn't mean people want your product. Hype might sell at launch, but it won't drive loyalty. 2. Inauthenticity. Fans can smell a cash grab. If it feels like the celeb isn't actually using or caring about the product, people walk. 3. Weak brand story. Great brands have a mission, a why. Most celebrity brands don't. They launch with a name, a logo, and a photo shoot, and hope for the best. 4. No community or culture. Today's successful brands are tribal. Think Glossier, Gymshark, or Prime. They engage their audience every step of the way. Most celebrity brands? They drop top down. No feedback loop, no community. 5. Poor timing. Some brands launch too late, or miss the cultural moment. Others take too long to build, by which time the market is shifted. But let's not pretend they all fail. A few celebrity brands absolutely crushed it, and not by accident. Fenty Beauty. Rihanna. She didn't just create makeup. She solved a real problem, lack of inclusive shades, and she was hands-on, from product development to launch. Result? A billion-dollar brand with cult loyalty. Skims. Kim Kardashian. Shapewear built around Kim's personal style. She actually wears it, promotes it, improves it, and it resonates with women who want functional, inclusive options. Valuation? Over $4 billion. Feastables and Mr. Beast Burger. Mr. Beast. These brands weren't about profit first. They were about participation. Fans feel part of the story. They post, share, and evangelize, not because they're told to, but because they want to. Zoa Energy. The Rock. This is on brand. It fits his fitness lifestyle. He talks about it, drinks it, and sells it with consistency. Aviation Gin. Ryan Reynolds. He knew how to use humor, storytelling, and self-awareness to turn a small brand into a $610 million buyout. It wasn't the product. It was the personality. The market is more crowded than ever. Every week, a new celebrity brand launches. Skincare, spirits, supplements, sneakers. Shelves and feeds are overflowing. So what's the real takeaway for creators, founders, and even celebrities? Consumers are bombarded with choices. It's not just about being seen, it's about being remembered. In this noisy landscape, even the biggest names struggle to stand out. Fame is a shortcut to attention, but attention doesn't equal retention. Launch buzz fades fast, and only brands with substance survive the hype cycle. Many celebrity brands see a spike at launch, then sales drop off. Why? Because modern consumers crave more than a famous face. They want meaning, value, and a reason to care. Here's what modern consumers actually want. They're looking for brands that feel authentic, solve real problems, and invite them into a story. The days of passive fans are over. Today's buyers want to participate. Authenticity over hype. Story over surface, community over celebrity, problem solving over product placement. Brands that thrive today are built on trust and transparency. They listen, adapt, and invite feedback. The most successful celebrity founders are hands-on, not just in the ads, but in the trenches, developing, improving, and engaging. On the flip side, brands that feel disconnected or inauthentic quickly lose momentum. Consumers can spot a cash grab from a mile away and they move on. The lesson? If your brand doesn't feel like you, or like us, it doesn't matter how famous you are. In fact, fame without substance might be a liability. If your brand doesn't feel like you, or like us, it doesn't matter how famous you are. In fact, fame without substance might be a liability. When you think of celebrity brands that actually deliver, two names stand out: Rihanna and Kim Kardashian. Their brands, Fenty Beauty and Skims, have redefined what it means to build something authentic in a crowded market. Rihanna's Fenty Beauty broke barriers by offering foundation shades for every skin tone, making inclusivity the heart of her brand. Fans saw themselves represented, and the response was explosive. Social media lit up with real people sharing their Fenty looks. Kim Kardashian's Skims is more than just shapewear. It's a movement. Kim is hands-on, constantly improving the product, and she's not afraid to show behind-the-scenes moments. Her fans feel like insiders, not just customers. What sets these brands apart? It's authenticity and innovation. Both Rihanna and Kim use their platforms to engage directly with fans, responding to feedback, sharing product updates, and celebrating their communities. Their launches feel personal, not just promotional. So, when you look at celebrity brands, which ones actually feel legit to you, and which seem fake, forced, or forgotten? Drop your picks in the comments. Let's talk about the brands we trust, and the ones we don't. If you want more deep dives into how famous names build or break their brands, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because in today's creator economy, attention is cheap, but building something real, that's the rarest thing of all. What truly makes a celebrity brand last in today's crowded world? It's not just fame or flashy launches. The secret? Three things: community, connection, and care. Let's break them down. Community means more than just followers. It's about making people feel like they belong, like they're part of something bigger. When brands like Fenty and Skims celebrate diversity and invite fans to participate, they build loyalty that lasts. But when brands ignore their audience or treat them as just customers, they fade fast. Remember House 99 or Kin Euphorics? Both launched with hype, but failed to create real communities, and quickly disappeared. Connection is rooted in authenticity. The founder's story must be real, and their involvement visible. Fans can spot a cash grab instantly. If it feels fake, they walk away. But when founders share behind-the-scenes moments, respond to feedback, and show vulnerability, they create powerful bonds. Care means obsessing over product quality and customer experience. Brands that cut corners lose trust fast. Think of Honest Company's struggles after its IPO. When quality slipped, so did customer loyalty. In contrast, brands that listen, adapt, and put customers first turn buyers into advocates. So, how can creators and founders build lasting brands? 1. Start with a real mission, something you and your audience care about. 2. Engage your community. Ask for feedback, host events, and make fans feel seen. 3. Be transparent. Share your journey, your wins, and your mistakes. 4. Obsess over quality. Never compromise on what you deliver. 5. Show you care. Respond to customers, celebrate their stories, and make them part of your brand's journey. In the end, community, connection, and care turn buyers into advocates. That's the secret to a brand that endures. Build with your audience, not just for them, and your brand will stand the test of time. The celebrity brand era is at a crossroads. The gold rush is over. Fame is not a business plan. Consumers are more discerning than ever. They demand substance, not just a famous face. Social media has given everyone a voice. Reviews, feedback, and even backlash travel fast. The brands that thrive are built on truth, passion, and real stories. Trust is the most valuable currency, and transparency is non-negotiable. Fenty and Skims prove that fame can be leveraged for good if it solves real problems and listens to its community. Failures remind us of the pitfalls of inauthenticity. As the marketplace grows crowded, we must ask, who do we trust? What makes a brand worthy of our loyalty? Look for story, community, and care. The brands that solve something, not just sell something, are the ones that last. The future of celebrity brands will be shaped by transparency, real engagement, and evolving consumer expectations. Brands that invite feedback, adapt, and show vulnerability will earn trust and loyalty. So, what do you look for when you choose a brand? Is it the story, the values, the way they respond to criticism? Or is it something else? Let us know in the comments. Which celebrity brands have earned your trust and which have lost it? In the end, the only brands that truly matter are the ones that stand for something real and invite us to be part of their story.